Hey, this is Coach Showdonkster Born Bob Bill for Theme Parks, and welcome to this video here from Tripsdrill in the which is a park in Germany. Now, Tripsdrill is a fantastic looking theme park. It opened in 1929. So it's going to be 90 years old this year. Now, to celebrate the 90th anniversary, it looks to me as if they could be adding... the original plan was to add a coaster in 2019, however, it looks to me as if they pushed it back to year 91 in 2020 from the looks of it. So, this is going to be interesting, because the only details that we know about this coaster is that it is 72.2 feet tall. So I've sort of looked at the different types of coasters that can be at that height. Of course, one of the main ones that sticks out is a Gerstlauer Eurofighter. However, there's two types of roller coasters that it could be, in my opinion. One of the coasters that's 72.2 feet tall is Desmo Race at Mirabilandia in Italy, which is a marathon spike coaster. It's those new motorbike style coasters by Marathon that's been added. Desmo Race, of course, opening this year as part of the Ducati World at Mirabilandia. But of course, the other two options are the same type of coaster that was 72.2 feet tall, and that was Hide of the Ride at Pops Underpan and Wicker Man at Alton Towers, which gives me the impression that this could be a GCI. Now, I did some research on the park. And what seemed very, very interesting is the park only focuses on German culture. That's one of the main themes in the park, overall in the park. And they sort of split the park into different areas. Like there's an area based on wine, there's an area based on another part of the culture of Germany. So it's a very weird theme for a park. But looking at the already coaster lineup, you've got Rasender Thorsten Fubler that opened in 1986, which is a Sierra Large Tivoli coaster. So again, it's a family coaster, not the range we're looking at. Jacente Sau, which is 1998 Gerstlauer bobsled coaster, which is the 480/4 model, which is the same as Thor's Hammer at the Jers Sommerland. You got Mammut, which is a 2008 wooden coaster by Ingenia Holzbau Cordes. And in 2013, of course, they opened the Gerstlauer Infinity Custom Launch Coaster, Caraccio. So by 2020, which is set to be the opening year for this coaster, 7 years without a coaster. Now, like I said, the park focuses on German culture as the main theme. So you got to look at that and think, what kind of themes do you think they'd go for? So I picked 3 different parts of German culture, 3 different categories of German culture, and I sort of thought of themes around there. So the first one I wrote down is Zeppelin, Daimler, Diesel, Otto, Vonkel, Von Braun and Benz are the companies from Germany that helped shape modern automotive and air transportation. So automotive and air transportation technology, including the beginnings of space travel. So there's a real potential there to use some kind of raceway theme or a modern theme, depending on the coaster type. Again, this links to the Mara Spike coaster, possibly with the automotive and air transportation, stuff like that. The space travel could link to GCI. You look at what Wicker Man at Alton Towers did with their theming and their actual theme for the ride, and you look at what Colossus Battle of the Giants is going to be. I mean, did you see the picture today that was released of that giant looking structure that the track's going to head towards? It looks brilliant. So there's no doubt they can put a nice big theming structure on, and they can create a space themed GCI from that. Now, another focus on German culture is Germany's one of the leading motorsport countries in the world. So constructors like BMW and Mercedes are among the leading manufacturers. So this links again to the Spike coaster, or you could do a GCI where it's like a racing coaster. Not like a dueling racing coaster, but like a racing out and back single GCI singular coaster. So again, both routes can go with that. And then the other one, which is the main one, is two German fairy tale book authors, of course, known as Brothers Grimm. So another route they can go with that is a Brothers Grimm themed coaster to go in a nice Brothers Grimm themed plaza. We're not sure where this coaster is set to be going yet. So I've got a feeling for the 90th anniversary this year in 2019 they will announce more details about 2020. Probably around the summertime. I mean, they would like to announce it before Halloween so they can kick into the Halloween season and get people ready for the end of the summer season. Then they can start getting to work on the coaster. Of course, when we get more details, we'll bring it to you on Coaster Channel YouTube channel, but this is just what I saw on Rollercoaster Database with Tripsdrill. So going back to Brothers Grimm then, you can really do a nice detailed queue line, experience, a storyline, maybe a pre-show. There's plenty of potential here with this coaster. But I think the two main predictions from the height is because the only thing we know is the height of the coaster. So the only thing we know, that's the only thing we know. So I think the only thing I can give off with that is either a marathon spike coaster like a Desmo Race, either singular or dueling, that's the same height, or a GCI of that size. I mean, B&M wing coasters and B&M inverts, they're way too high and probably way too expensive. Mat launch coasters, I mean, unless you're going to do a family version like Manta at SeaWorld San Diego, which isn't completely out of the question. They're probably too tall. I know Icon's taller than 72.2 feet, and stuff like that. Now, I did say ghost like Eurofighters like Falcon at Duinrel, because Falcon over in Duinrel, in the Netherlands, that's 72.2 feet tall as well. However, they've already got a Gerstlauer Infinity. Why do they need a Gerstlauer Eurofighters? Because they're pretty much the same kind of ride experience. So that's the reason why I didn't put Eurofighter in the top coasters that I think it could be. So my first prediction is either a GCI or a Marathon Spike Coaster, like a Desmo Race at Mirablandia or a Wickerman at Alton Towers. And they're going to theme it to either German motorsports, German automotive, air, transportation or space travel, or Brothers Grimm. I think those are the three main cultural German themes, because that again fits with the park theme that they're going for, which is of course focusing on German culture, which is what the overall park is about. Different areas of German culture. So those are the three main things I can pick out from German culture. I mean, they could mix it up a bit and go for German mythology or German folklore. They could really mix it up a bit and go for something completely different and take a new spin on the park's theme, and add something else to do with German into the theme of the park. They've got the cultural side of things. Maybe they're going to add some like mythology or folklore side of things to balance up the theme of the park. So there we go. So that's this debating video then from Tripsdrill. I hope you enjoyed the stuff that we posted the video that we posted last night as a bonus to the other two videos from Alton Towers yesterday. Of course, the vlog last night from York Mace Hallow Scream in October 2018. That was a big vlog. So I hope you guys loved that. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I've got one more video to come. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and click the notification bell so you never miss a video. My name is Coaster Channel, hashtag Doncaster Born but built for theme parks. Keep living the coast life, and I'll see you guys in the next video soon. Take care. Have an awesome day, my friends.